Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about a right-wing game and the shills.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Now let me make this clear, people, it doesn't matter whether you're a right-wing or a left-winger, as soon you get in the gaming industry, just be prepared for a rude awakening, because andypants was humbled by gamers. But we need to address all the lies in this game, so
some of the worst gaming censorship is going on right now.
You kidding me?
dude, the games is a lot of stereotype. For example, say LGBTQ+ as STDs, which that a really low bar, because anyone can get this if you're not using protected rubber, plus most people don't even realize they have it until it's too late. Sorry that I'm down to earth and you guys are not, because you know you want to quote unquote be right, even though I just disprove very easily. But let's continue.
A little crazy because there's all these YouTube grifters who made... Now, Steam is actually banning a video game because of politics, and it's because they're extreme leftists, like everything else in the corporate culture.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
No, Steam banned it for the right reasons. Let's be honest here, the game had a lot of right-wing mindset. For example, this. You can't tell me this not unhinged behavior at all for a Christian person. I'm expecting some respect highly from people who know what they talk about, apparently not, because this game committed crimes on the art community. For example, generated AI to make it simple, the game broke us.
And we're reporting the news. So Andypants Gaming is a beautiful YouTube channel. If you don't follow him, I highly recommend it. He's been consistent the entire time. He's a great YouTuber.
What?
Oh yeah, he's so great, you know, call everyone a Nazi in your own game.
Wow.
Sound like delusional? Let keep above 100. The men likes to call everyone a cuck and degeneracy, but have your character. Look at sexy robot females. The double standards is crazy. Anti-woke or not, you're basically a hypocrite to me.
It's a
Today, Junior?
cute game. I mean, it's got a lot of just like old 8-bit Nintendo tropes to it. Not something fancy or anything like that. But it's really, really funny.
Fuck wrong with him?
I don't find any of this funny at all, maybe because I'm not blatantly calling groups of people a Nazi, or calling other people degenerates, or pedophiles, or my favorite word CP, and no, you can read it, the fish said it himself, and to be honest, all the name he called them, it wouldn't be shock if his wife divorced him after this. But seriously, lady, divorce your husband.
Yes, definitely.
It says your app cannot be approved in its current state. Your app...
You're welcome.
Oh my god, guys, Steam being based again. Seems like he took a big W if you ask me, and did cut some of the footage out because he was stalling time to reach 10-minute mark, and he was trying not to say anything negative about Andypants. Luck for me, I'm not the type of person to hold back what I actually think about people on my channel, but enough about this. Let's move on to the next one.
The game quickly caught the attention of the anti-woke side of the gaming community, who saw it as a bold satire pushing back against the current cultural direction of mainstream gaming.
What the hell is even that?
Not going to lie, by him playing the game doesn't make it any better. I'm not sure how can you people anti-woke and side with stereotype what make it worse. People who are anti-woke saying not chief, this ain't it. My question is this: do you guy like the game personally? No, it god awful.
A parody game.
The fuck?
Bro, why the kid of lipstick? It creepy Andypants, what is actually wrong with you? Not going to lie to everyone, I'm lost for words because this is a game. I'm generally curious what goes on in that thick skull. It's supposed to be funny. Not sure what funny about this. Can someone please tell me the joke?
This looks like a coordinated effort to cancel him, likely driven by leftist activists who have targeted Andypants across multiple platforms.
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
So calling out a bat-crazy human being, which he is by definition, somehow make you a leftist.
That's stupid! Use your common sense!
What, that make no sense at all. The problem here is Andypants is not getting censored or being attacked. He just a wacko that literally needs a break, and the game he made is just your average stereotype, which gamers like me are trying to not get involved in for this reason alone.
But a broader campaign to silence his voice.
It's amazing. You are 100% wrong.
And block access to his work. Ironically, this whole situation mirrors the story of Chad from Andypants' game, a man who's being canceled and cast out by a society that has fully embraced degeneracy and radical ideas.
How the hell?
So this game you're playing is not degenerate behavior. Keep in mind, this not the first time Andypants did this. Man pulls up with the Bible and make up a whole lot of excuses for his behavior. It okay to be Christian, but as soon as you act like that on your video game and trying to gain sympathy, yeah, that's not gonna happen. People like me will humble you regardless if you're leftist or right-winger.
It's like a world that's gone rogue, turning away from faith and forgetting traditional values.
Nobody gives a shit.
Oh yes, the traditional values. You mean a woman being a stay-at-home mom, taking care of the kids while you being a deadbeat dad and not help your wife out and expecting her to read your mind like she knows everything, yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Your values will clash with mine's highly because our mother is a first aid, and yes, men do run the house, but we help out, so yeah.
Steam refused to let him sell the game on their platform.
I don't give a shit.
Is that a group of leftist activists who harbor strong dislike for andypants have organized efforts to take him down, pushing to get his game banned and his presence deplatformed.
I disagree!
Dude, you're a walking shill, because I'm just gonna say this right now, he's blatantly violating the term of service on Steam and abusing the copyright in law, so in reality, should anybody feel bad for someone who did horrible things to another person and try to end someone else's career over criticism, yeah, you miss me with that nonsense. There are a lot of people that should be banned, for example Annie Furry.
Through the character of Chad, a father who's lost custody of his daughter,
So?
particularly Christianity, seemed to have been largely abandoned. In the game, the character Chad.
Right.
Dude, I don't care about any of that about Christianity. The first thing this kids need to do is read a book, not a Bible, an actual book that was made for kid, not talking back to adults, not chasing trends, are smoking and skipping class, and some of this kids need this.
Get your black ass out of here. Yeah.
And we are worried about the LGBTQ+, get out of here.
Surrounded by these degenerate characters, whose main focus is shown as harmful and inappropriate.
I beg your pardon?
My brother in Christ is calling the act man degenerate for the debate that he had with him and asking him, did God take the hate out your heart? And somehow he a degenerate for ask a fat question. This people really need to realize andypants is just throwing stones at people, hoping that it hit, but it fun because his character was just watch NFSW, excuse me.
Backlash.
Gotcha, bitch!
It's clearly designed to provoke thought and discussion about these cultural issues.
Oh, did you know I don't give a shit?
I really don't care about culture issues. My main concern is my family. Nothing more and nothing less. People never really care about culture, so you tell me this is basic and nothing burger. Sure, you can say you have problems, but what do I get out of it? See it as to benefit me the most, if not it basically a you problem, unfortunately.
Using satire to highlight what some see as the extremes of modern society.
And?
Society creates their own demons, but anyway guys, I'm gonna have to check out. If you like this video, please sure to tell your friends for sharing, and catch you all in the next video. Bye bye.